Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Somebody's Heroes. We are back once again with the Lyrian Chaosities, as they have so dubbed themselves. I'm Eric, I'm the Dungeon Master.
I'm Colleen. I will be playing Telissa. And if Telissa had to choose a pet, I think she would choose a Dino Kitty because they look fun but weird.
Just like her.
Just like her.
I'm playing Vulcan, the Espiritu. For some reason, I feel like Vulcan would like a Sphinx cat, like a hairless cat. I don't know why. I feel like he's got the big beard, and I think it would be juxtaposed nicely by the wrinkle cat.
So he wants an animated ball sack?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you had to phrase it like that.
She did, and I was gonna.
Well,
You're welcome.
well, okay.
If
Well,
it
here's
wasn't
the
that,
thing.
it was gonna go with hairless puss.
Like, okay, well, I defend the hairless puss. What the fuck? Like, okay. What's happening here? What's can I live? Can I breathe? I defend the naked cat. Okay? Put him in the game. I'll stand by naked.
Animated ball sack
Ooh.
from the child.
Listen.
She's crying. It's over.
Oh, we are off to a great start today, y'all.
Uh-huh. I'm Katie. I play Jaden, and I'd probably like to say a bird, but probably something armored. So
What
an armadillo.
is wrinkled ball sack hard to follow? What?
Yeah.
Definitely.
We might as well just stop the intros right now.
Oh God. Sprinkle, you're next.
I'm
Mentally trying to.
He's
center
trying to
yourself.
center himself.
Because there's probably going to be more unhinged comments.
I am Sprinkle. I will be playing Conrad Shadowhorn.
Good news, y'all. This is an explicit rated podcast. We are good on all of these things. And last but not least.
Hello, I'm Jenna Daggers. I will be playing Sauce, and if she had to get another pet, because she already has, like, the silly little guy that's her possum, named Juice, she would definitely want a raccoon so that she could collect 2/3 of the forbidden cats. Next up is a skunk. And we're all gonna be the trash buddies.
Oh, there's a reason y'all are called the Chaosities. I love it.
It has now been coined.
All right, y'all. So last time we left off with you guys entering the town of Blue Falls, getting a drink at the Undercurrent Tavern, minding your own damn business. Couple of kink jokes that went way over Telissa's head, and then you guys went to the caves to start heading towards Castamar again. We ended and are picking back up with you guys at the base of a 20-foot cliff. No obvious way up. It is dark, but there are some lightnings around of the little bit of dancing lights and stuff. And you guys are in the front cart with Archimedes and Kels in the back. And as you guys approach, you see 4 cloaked figures come up to the top of the ridge. Oh, well, what do we got here?
Are they looking at us?
They seem to be.
Oh. I was about to be like, I don't know, what do we have here? You know what? That's what Sauce is gonna say.
Are they blind or are they just like Do they not?
that
Is
makes
there
sense.
more of us? Like, what?
That's why they're asking, what do we have? Oh, okay.
Yeah, what do we got here? What do you guys...
Lots of problems, most people say. But I also... Yes. And I'm just going to produce a little thing of glitter.
Interesting.
You're welcome. You want some?
No, but I'm
Okay.
sure Grom would appreciate it if you turned around and went back to the undercurrent.
Why? He just came from there. It doesn't make sense. Why would he like that? Unless he misses us. Does he miss us?
Grom always misses people. He also
That's
always
so
knows who they are.
Okay.
Mind like a steel trap, that one. Never misses a beat.
Mine like a steel trap, you say.
Weren't we granted safe passage, but you're not letting us pass? That's a little... But you know the dude, right? Like, what?
Yeah,
What?
ground blood test. He's a bartender.
Yeah, so like...
And he's my height.
And my height.
My height?
How many of us are 6'7"? Jesus Lord.
Definitely not my height.
Jaden can be whatever height Jaden needs to be.
That's fair.
In their defense, Jaden is plasmoid.
Tallest person in the room, sometimes.
Or the smallest.
And you see a hand from the second one in lift up and point right at Conrad. You should know who these caves truly belong to. And you just see this fluorescent blue mage hand give you a middle finger. If you thought we were dead, you were wrong.
You never fully exterminate a cockroach nest. There's always one lying about.
In this case, as you can see, there were 4.
That just means I can squish 3 of you.
You hear a whistle as out from the darkness down on your lower side, you see at the back there are 2 larger built guys and 2 smaller ones surrounding Archimedes and Kels, and up front there's 2 smaller guys and 1 bigger one triangulating on you guys. And 2 of these guys jump down, pull back their cloak, their hoods, and this is the one of the ones who jumped down was the one talking. He looks right at you, Conrad, and says, "I was not but a boy when you killed my father. And now I can show you the true power of yours." You recognize that he's that black tiefling from the bar with the blue lining through his skin. And on the backside, Kels and Archimedes are dealing with a blue dragonborn that glints like sapphire.
Can I do a persuasion check in the middle of this?
You can try and talk back. Yeah, you guys can always try and talk back.
Oh no, it's just going to be one smart-ass comment. Who is your father again?
Can I just
Biggest kick in the nuts.
shift in our seating to be like shielding sauce a little?
Shielding sauce?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm like Vulcan should have Telissa.
And he's like, "My father was Shade, and I have taken up his mantle."
I'm in the wagon, and I'm probably in the part of the wagon close to where you can reach out through into the front.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Sauce, you're up front in the driver's seat.
Sure.
Sauce and Conrad, then.
Sauce and Conrad are up front,
Do it a big
and
peeps.
and the rest
The
of us
two
are in the
mouthy
front.
people one's already smarted off, and the other one was asking a bunch of questions.
I like being informed before going into situations.
Look, my character has too much shit going on in his life to worry about who the fuck his dad is.
Which puts Jaden and Telissa back in the wagon with Vulcan.
Yeah.
But Jaden moved forward a little bit to try and be able to shield if necessary.
Understood. Gotcha. So then,
Because
all right.
Vulcan will get Telissa, so I should get Sauce. Conrad's on his own.
Look, my first instinct is to jump back there with Kels and Archie. So, I mean,
Do I get the vibe that like we are being like harangued here? Like they're about to jump us? Like what? Like what's the vibe? Am I like feeling like they're circling us and like I'm in this cart? Like I'm getting antsy. How do I feel?
They are surrounding you.
Okay.
Go ahead and do an insight check, and let's see how.
All right. I'm gonna say
how your.
let me vibe check these guys with my
Yep,
+1
let's vibe
insight.
check.
10.
10. It could go either way.
It could go either way. I'm feeling dicey. All right, I'm gonna call out from inside the wagon, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, man, we don't want no trouble. All right, I think y'all should just step away from this. I don't know if you walk away from this."
That's supposed to like call them off, like
Your accent. You are from Astamar, aren't you?
I mean, it's a big place, but yeah, if you want to generalize, sure. Hey, listen, man, we already got the go ahead here. I understand that you guys have some kind of personal squabble, and that's fine, but I'm gonna be real. Y'all don't want the smoke. So maybe catch each other another time. And
There's no squabble here. Merely a debt that needs repaid. Hand over Conrad. And Kels. And you can go. A life for a life, as it were.
wouldn't that be 2 for 1? I think you're bad at math.
Oh, no. You see, Grimscale has a debt to settle with Kels.
Grim Dick, who what?
He points back with his head just towards the Sapphire Dragonborn. He's got a score to settle with her.
well, why don't we let them duke it out?
Of course, that's why all we're asking for is him and her, pointing at Conrad and Kels. The rest of you can carry on without an issue.
Or we could do a 2-on-2 fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean in on Conrad and be like, "What's up, Conrad? Can you take these folks? What's up, man?"
It's either that or I die trying. We never know what happens in war.
Would you be willing to give us a guide through these tunnels?
I'm leaving your guide alive, am I not, Archimedes?
You're naming a lot of people on my friendship list.
Can you give them like friendship thingies and maybe they can go away?
Well, you did tell me one person's name was Grimscale. I'm sure that's not a title, right? Because that sounds like, oh, so edgy. Clear you.
It's Grim Dick. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry, Grimdick. I don't mean to disrespect your name. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, you had it right. Grimscale is the name.
And what's your name?
I'm Shade.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but that sounds like more of a title because your dad was also named that, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna take up his mantle." But like, you said mantle, not title. So like, I'm just trying to get this story straight.
You are quite correct.
Oh, well, that's good.
However, are you paying the toll, or are we going to end your life?
How much is the toll? Just wondering.
through gritted teeth, he's like, I already told you. Him
People can't be paid for
and
a toll. That's
her.
stupid. What if that doesn't make sense? Tolls are supposed to be universal for every single person and every single group. They're one thing that they don't change.
You don't deal with people like me, do you?
No, I just met you. That would be really weird if we've already dealt with each other.
Impossible to intimidate Sauce. She's just
We
like,
Not
broke
even trying.
Eric.
Not even trying. Like you're not. He's not even trying to be intimidating. He's just trying to dance around the issue, and Sauce is dancing right next to him.
Just like, but wait.
Really quick, that power generator, how big is it?
uh,
I think you said it was a 5x5, wasn't it?
no, it's a 10. It's a 5x10. It's a large size generator.
It's a 5x10. We have a big old
It's
ass.
a big asshole ass fucking yeah.
Okay, I see. All right. Okay,
That's
it's
why it
not
has
some-
its own wagon, y'all.
Understood. Understood. We have a big as reactor. We have a reactor, not a generator. We have a reactor. Okay, cool. Understood. Understood. All right. Right. Okay. Well.
He rolled a nat 20 on holding it together against your shit, Sauce.
What's it gonna be?
No. Isn't there something else you want? Like, what?
All right. I'm gonna step out. Like, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna step out from the wagon. Like, peek my head out from inside there, and I want to intimidate. Leaning on my background feature by popular demand for the gladiator storyteller. It's normally I can always find a place to perform, or I can always find a place to stay with recounting the legends of my prowess. But I'm gonna peek my head on out, and I think perhaps my bandages are undone on one hand or loosened. As with my left hand, I come out from under the little awning to like shield against the sun, like hand.
You're in a cave, so
Oh, it's up in the cave. Yeah,
you're in a cave, so you're good.
Okay. So I'll come out with one hand up, just to brace, and the other hand is like pulling on my jerkin as if like I'm trying to get a breath of fresh air from inside the wagon, but realistically, I'm showing like my brandished the scars on my arm, on my hand. And I would like to intimidate, as I say, hey man, it's getting kind of warm in here, and I don't think anybody wants this. Maybe we aren't the ones, you know?
Okay. How loosely recognizable would you say your oldest insignia was on you after with the burns kind of healing?
Post burn marks.
It's not a usable thing, but
no, it's not usable. But I say if you were going to like D100 it, and it's a adjacent entity that's appraising it, I would probably, if I rolled under a 30 on percentiles, I would say they recognized it.
Okay, 30% chance that they recognize.
Yeah.
Got it. That is a 16. So, Grimscale's out the back. Hears your commotion. Looks at you. And go ahead and roll your intimidation real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it in my teeny brawler's mug. Okay. Intimidation. I can use my physical.
You can use strength or con.
Strength. Okay, I'm gonna do strength plus my intimidation proficiency, making it a +5. Where we get is the proficiency still +2?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a nat 20 +5.
Okay. Two things. as you come out on his scale on his shoulder, you actually see a tattoo of a boulder, which cues you into back home. There weren't very many, but that's because most of them live actually out here in the ravine. But you do recognize it from your history of the gang, so that you had to kind of understand. He is a part of Ture Murmura, which
Okay.
is the Earth-based version of Baki Fuego.
Got it.
The little bit you do know about them, Goliath led. They're known for earth-shaking powers and earth abilities based on tattoos and stuff. But you see that boulder tattoo, and you see he's got a hexagon around it, which would indicate a tier 2 entity within the.
Okay.
Like we talked about, they have stacking
Sure.
tattoos. They
Sure,
stack
sure.
the same way Baki Fuego does.
Right. Okay.
And you see that on his shoulder. He looks over that shoulder and says, "Do you recognize it, huh?"
You recognize real, cuh? What's happening?
Sure does.
All right, so now that we agree that we're professionals, since we're professionals here, I'll see to mine and you see to yours, and you settle your grudges another time, yeah?
Uh-huh. Well, you see, problem is, the grudge is the Baki. The grudge is Firebrand. You don't know who you're traveling with, do you?
Well, everybody's got a past. Everybody's just trying to make a living.
Theirs is their present. Why don't you show them what I'm talking about, Kels? Kels rolls her eyes, turns around, pulls her hair back, and behind her ear you see a triangle tattoo. Exactly the same as for Baki Fuego.
As like mine was.
Exactly the same as what yours was. With 2 rings around it. So she's a level 3 within Baki Fuego.
Okay. And that's muscles?
That's Muscle Mommy.
Okay.
Muscle mommy.
Understood. Okay.
She's like, yeah, I recognized you. Espiritu.
All right. Well, I have one of them faces. You never been, people are like, "Oh man, you from this neighborhood or town?" I get that all the time.
Well, I didn't say anything. We're not from the mountain section. We are Firebrand. And that's why we are associated and a part of the same group, but different. Magnus deserves what you're bringing to him. We know what he did.
I'm not. I mean, Magnus. What? Well, hang on here. Are you friend to Magnus?
Not a chance.
Look, adjacent professionalism. The guy that you're bringing the heat to, I have no love for this guy. But these people here it's kind of a package deal. I'm on the bid of, I'm trying to get a new life. That's Sauce over there. You've already
Hello.
met Sauce. But I'm trying to get a new life, as it were, right? And these people are part of a package deal, and it's hard to get out. You understand? So I'm just trying to be going my merry way. And I'm just trying to be a better person than I used to be. You see what I mean?
Of course. But why do I not get the blood that I deserve?
Well, because that would interfere with my job. And it's not that I don't want you to get your vengeance, because I have vengeance of my own that I need to get. But as a professional courtesy, maybe follow us. I don't give a damn what you do, but I just need this guy alive to deliver these things that we got to do. And then once we're done, whatever, settle your grudge, but or at least give us some time to get moving. A little professional courtesy, because we can slug this out right here, right now, if you really want to. But I'm not sure you do. Otherwise, you'd have swung by now, I think.
That is not the way of the sapphire.
Well, we can make a new way.
Let's see.
Do the way.
Fine. I'll let them live and let them pass. For that. And points right at the generator.
Oh.
Give us that. Or them. Take your pick. You want it a different way. The toll must be paid.
Eric, out of curiosity, how far away are these bruisers or whoever from Kelson Archie's wagon?
They're 10 feet away. They're giving the proper distance so that if the leaders determine they can go, they can go. Archimedes takes a look around. He sees that there is a chance, even though outnumbered, because he knows his strength, he knows Kels. He knows you and assumes that the rest of you guys are equivalent. And he looks at Kels, winks with his left eye, and then looks up at you, pulls a satchel out of his bag, throws it up in the air, and she shoots a firebolt at it. Just a real quick off her fingers, just produce flame type of thing. Just it explodes, emitting smoke. And he says, "Go, go, go!" So whoever's on the reins, if you want to use your reaction to drive, go for it.
Shall we, big friend?
Why the hell not?
Let's do it!
Okay. Roll your animal handling.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Archimedes handed the reins over to Kels, so Kels needs to do animal handling.
22.
22. Love it.
You said animal handling?
Uh-huh.
18.
Nice.
Okay. Real quick on them. Holy shit. Would you believe me if I said none of them rolled any higher than a 10?
Jesus Lord.
Nice. Those were too
In fact,
fast.
None of them rolled higher than a 7.
Nice.
They weren't
man.
prepared.
They weren't ready.
They weren't. Like... So, you guys start to get away, but the only way to go is back the way you kind of came. There is no, like I said, there's no obvious way up right this second, and without taking the time to look and just dipping, you guys just drove back about 120 feet, far enough that if they were going to follow, you guys could protect yourself. And no one's following you.
Okay.
And you just hear laughter saying, "That's right. Go back to the undercurrent and get yourself another one. Tell them it's on the house from Grimscale."
Another one.
He's saying we should go be drinking, but he doesn't know that I got an ever filling cup.
Which
Dumbass.
now
That would
has
explain
booze
it.
in which has a drink in it if you want it.
Yeah, it's dumbass. I hold out my own ale and go, I got my own dumbass, as we ride away.
Oh, I so want to take a pot shot at him before we leave, since...
You can.
Fuck it! I'll take a
On
pot
your
shot
way
at him.
out, you can pot. You weren't driving. Sauce was.
Alright, I'll take a pot shot with the hand crossbow.
Okay.
Conrad. That is 21. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 21 hits. Easily.
Nice.
So,
Send me a message.
hand crossbow does a d6, but also a d4 because it has my lightning rune on it.
Perfect. Love a good rune.
So that is 5, 9, plus dex. So 11.
11. Love it. Just crossbow bolt right in his left shoulder. Just recoils back, pulls the crossbow bolt out. You heard him, boys. They chose their path.
Isn't there only one?
Oh, Jesus.
Oftentimes, yes. Sometimes there's only one path left to us, yes, and it is often fraught with adventure and excitement.
I do like those.
Yeah.
Okay. On their in preparation turn, because it's going to take 2 turns for them to get here. You guys get 1 preparation turn for spells or anything like that, and then they arrive. Anyone with 120-foot range can
Yeah.
shoot.
All right, I'm gonna give them a moonbeam to drive through. So as they're entering it,
Okay. Because right now I see
they only
guys-
make the save once per turn. Okay, but I do it as they entered it and whopped it. But
They fixed it, is what they did. They
Fine.
nerfed the hell out of that spell.
fine, I see how it is.
God damn it. Okay. Preparation spells. Still a moonbeam?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, like if I can get multiple of them, especially.
Yeah. So you're going to set up a moonbeam. Got it. Anything from Archimedes?
I'm a looking. Got
Mhm.
so much shit to look through.
That's 5-foot radius, so that's a 10-foot circle total.
Mm-hmm.
So the smoke bombs sit there and say that it's essentially fog cloud. Well, what I was thinking was while we were driving back, he's going to throw one behind us. So pretty much like she does her moonbeam or even before
And
that.
then they won't even see it.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like a 20
Perfect.
foot across the thing where they have to come in blindly and they're walking straight into buttfuckery.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Because that's radiant damage. Oh, I adore that.
What kind of shenanigans are in the cart? Are there any loose items?
Tons.
Tons.
Sauce has been collecting random things.
Sauce, what kind of odds and ends might we have that I might projectile at somebody?
Okay. Well, there is one very shiny rock, there's one very round rock, and then there's one very pointy rock because the 3 of them had to be best friends because they all brought 3 separate things to the table.
So they shouldn't be separate.
There's at least 3. Yeah, no, they're best friends. But there's also some like tufts of hair, some pretty leaves, probably some empty bottles, and
Okay.
and at least 3 spoons.
Okay.
At least.
I like it. Let's change. I like it. Okay.
I need a drink for this.
I should. That's what I should.
Good news, Vulcan has a drink at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay, yes, I got it.
Which spell?
Thunder Wave, and then Gust as my bonus action.
Okay.
Because
So,
Thunder Wave's a level 1.
That is both of those are instants. I would wait for your first full-on turn for
Yes.
those. They
So,
don't
yeah.
set up. They're not good prep spells.
No, they're not.
Like the others are using right now. But you can ready your action
Yeah.
for them to come through and just blast them with a Thunder Wave and a Gust at the same time.
So that's what I will do.
So, all right, fantastic. I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, I sure will. With my +1.
As I fill a glass.
Oh, shiza. Someone got a nat 20. I don't know who yet.
16 + 1, 17.
15.
Oh my gosh, why am I? What do I add to initiative?
Dex.
Dex.
Thank you. 14.
Alright, let's fucking do this. 3 characters.
Okay.
All-time high, boys and girls. And them. Conrad got a 12.
They're triplet rocks. Triplet rocks. Smooth, shiny, sharp.
Jesus Christ. Archie got a 26 with a nat 20.
Of
Hell
course.
Yes, way to go, Archie, with the fucking planning over here.
And his wifey wife, Buff Mommy, got a 14. Now, the next thing is do we need to shift anybody? Because Archimedes has the initiative swap because of alert. Immediately after you roll initiative, you can swap your initiative with the initiative of one willing ally in the same combat.
Sauce, what did you roll?
I got a 15.
Okay, that's perfect because you'll cast the moonbeam and then I will do my thing. So I need
Moonbeam's
you.
These are already cast.
Oh.
Moonbeam and then the fog cloud are already done.
Okay, never mind.
Because they were preparation because you know that they're coming.
So this would be now that they're walking through, right?
Correct. Like,
Okay.
as they're coming through, this is the order that they're going to start getting their asses blasted.
So
And then you guys blast them back.
Before-
Telissa got a 14. Archimedes was a 26.
Mhm.
What was Muscle Mommy?
she got a 14 as well.
Kels was a 14. And then Sauce, what'd you get?
15. 1-5.
15 for Sauce. And Vulcan.
17.
17. Alright.
You got mine, right?
I did not get Conrad's.
I got a 12.
12. Okay. And so Jaden is going to stay back and be the last line of defense.
Okay.
This is a cave, right? So there's not many
Yes.
plants. Okay,
There's not
because
many.
that affects what I do.
Uh-huh.
Are there pebbles?
There are pebbles. There are fungi and stuff like that as far as plants go.
Yeah, but those
Nice.
aren't like plants. Those are technically separate,
That's why I
but
told,
they're related. They're like
that's
cousins.
why I gave you the
Right,
specification for you. Those who didn't have a spell to cast, was there anything you guys did in preparation? I know Vulcan, I see you standing in the cart with stuff to randomly start throwing at people.
Yes,
Except for the 3 rocks that were off limits.
Right,
Yeah.
the 3.
Oh, you can throw them. I can always
Oh,
find more shiny ones.
Okay, alright, we'll see what happens with the rocks. I'm
Okay.
gonna be. It depends on what they're pursuing us and how dictates my weapon of choice.
Okay.
I was casting a spell on the bolt that I loaded into my gun, or my hand
Perfect.
crossbow.
What was the spell you used?
Launch object.
Vulcan, if you let me touch those 3 rocks really quickly, I can make them magic stones.
Ooh.
And that's only a bonus action.
Okay.
That would,
Yeah.
and you can
magic
do that as a
stones.
part of the prep stage, so you're good.
Which launch object is literally just catapult.
Nice.
If someone has
Okay.
adds your
Okay, so
spellcasting
you add
power.
1d6 plus 4 per stone, since they're magic.
Yes. Yes. This is gonna be awesome. Oh, I like this. This is gonna be sweet.
And they are magical for purposes of going past any damage resistances or anything like that.
1d6 plus 4?
Per stone. There's 3.
I'm so excited. Oh, I'm gonna... Okay.
All right. Archimedes is up first.
He's going to use another smoke bomb. Because how are the carts set up? Are they
kinda
one in
see
front of the
you
other?
guys- Yeah,
or
I see
side
you
by
guys
side?
having them still one in front of each other, but you
Okay.
guys let the reactor pass, the generator, just so that you guys were in between the two. Plus, it gets Vulcan just that much closer.
So then my next question is going to be, how wide is the The tunnel.
Cave?
Yeah.
Let's go with 30 feet wide.
Okay. He is going to throw a smoke bomb and have it be 10 foot.
Okay.
And he is going to stand just in, like he's going to throw it like on top of himself, but he's going to step just outside of it so that he can literally step back into it the moment people come within range so they can't see him.
Oh, so that he created his own little hidey hole.
Pretty much. And it's only going to
Okay.
be 10 feet, so it doesn't obscure everyone else.
Perfect. All right. Anything else from him?
That's going to be his bonus action. He is actually going to cast Thunderburst Mine.
Okay.
So basically, it's going to be the bag. He throws it. Essentially, it's going to be a landmine for them. If they come past it within 5 feet of
Where's
it.
he planting it? Because you've got the moonbeam, I imagine, in the center, and then a 5 foot, a small gap on either side. Like I think it's what you said, a 10-foot circle. So yeah, there's 10 feet on either side.
So it's going to be on the right side of the moonbeam, their left side.
Okay.
And if they come within 5 feet of it, or I can do a verbal command, doesn't matter. It goes off.
Okie dokie. Cool. So first up, after Archimedes, Grimscale. Grimscale is gonna run up, and he needs to make a perception check. He fails that, so he runs straight into this moonbeam.
Nah.
Roll that damage.
16.
16. Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
Love it. However, as he's caught in this moonbeam, you see his scales shift to red, and he grows about a foot taller than he was. So he's about 7 foot tall.
Oh,
he's
he's our
just
height.
trying to compensate.
And
He just had to be, what, 5 inches bigger than us?
he rolls
Oh,
his
shit.
shoulders and says, "Ah, good to be free." Large draconic wings come out from his back, and now he flaps, and he's about 10 feet off the ground and flies forward a little bit more.
Ooh, okay.
Conrad, roll
What
a
up?
perception check for me.
Perception as Conrad.
Uh-huh.
Blah blah. That is a 16 on the die. Perception is a 0, so 16.
Fantastic. Doesn't take a lot for you to recognize. You fought these things in one of the wars. You are staring at a red Abishai.
Oh. I'm taking his body parts and making shit. I'm gonna make you into some new boots.
They often serve in the Tiefling army more as generals than anything else.
I'm gonna make him hurt.
It's good to be free. And he flies out of the thing a little bit and lands right in front of Archimedes. And he's gonna go ahead and do a straight up multi attack on him. That's a bite, a claw, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a frightful presence for anyone within. So I'm not using that number. 60 feet of him.
Okay.
So,
do it. I'm scared.
2
What the
attacks.
fuck? Do it.
That is the highest one's a 16. Does a 16 hit Archimedes?
No. He has a 17.
Perfect. So he comes down with a claw, comes down with a bite. Neither one meets, but now all of you have to roll a DC 12 Wisdom save,
Including Kelson Archimedes?
including Kelson Archimedes.
A wisdom save.
Well, that's a nat 20 for Conrad.
Conrad
That's
is Gucci. You
25.
need
That's a nat
25.
one.
Oh my god.
That's
that's
how this is gonna go.
That's exactly how this is gonna go.
Boom. I got a 5.
Yes, I'm not alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Phenomenal.
And you said wisdom?
Yeah. And Jaden is just still sitting in the cart, and gets the generator and reactor further out of the way.
So that
Not by a lot,
is
but far enough.
nat 20 Conrad, 14 Archie, and a 16 for Kels.
So all three of you pass. 12 or higher.
Yes.
Okay.
Nat 20, 14, 16.
Vulcan and Telissa.
Fuck.
Y'all are frightened of this Grimscale entity and cannot move any closer.
Sure.
What the fuck is that?
It went
Conrad,
Super Saiyan.
Conrad, you've seen this motherfucker before. Not the same one, but you've seen these guys before. And Sauce just doesn't see
Give
danger.
2 fucks.
Fuck you, you flying bitch.
Sauce just doesn't know what danger is.
No, she just is only scared of birds.
Oh, well,
Why
Like
birds?
birds. Because they have dead soulless eyes and she can't judge them very well.
Oh.
Not that she's very good at reading social cues in general, but she's especially bad at them with birds.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Alright. So he came up, he did all of that, and unleashed his Abishai form because shapeshifter.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
So he literally grew just to let it go?
Giggity?
Basically.
Wow. Not even a 2-pump jump, bro.
Oof.
Hey. He did try to make
Oof.
2 attacks before he let out his
Updated
his shit.
Here we go. Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
After Grimscale, it is Bruiser number 2. Bruiser 2 was following right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see which way he jukes. After watching his buddy get blasted, he jukes to the right, which is his right, which is your left, which is where nothing is right now. And he
Correct.
just charges. Conrad, Sauce, Telissa, were you guys on the left or right hand side of this tunnel? Or middle?
I'm gonna be on the side closest to Muscle Mommy and,
Archimedes?
yeah.
But
Okay. So you were in right. Archimedes was right in the middle. And
So I'm gonna be on the right side.
So this is gonna be middle.
Okay. Sauce, you said right,
no, left.
left. Okay, perfect. So, Conrad,
What up?
this guy comes at you, runs right up to you, pulls out a maul off his back, and just tries to make 2 attacks on you.
Okay.
The first one is a 12.
Nope.
The second one is a 23.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That one gonna hit. Okie doke. Gorgeous. So that's 2d6 plus 3. That is going to be 13 damage.
I am, just for the shits and giggles, I'm going to use bonus action. I'm going to use second wind to reduce it by 1d10.
Okay, go right
Or
ahead.
regain, sorry. That's a 10. So I lose 3.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, so the bruiser came up. He is now a valid target. Easy peasy. Vulcan! Espiritu! You
That's
see this red Abishai floating 10 feet above the air, just kind of flew down, snapped at your Archimedes inventory guy,
Yeah.
and this bruiser in a blue cloak come up with a maul and bash Conrad pretty solidly.
Okay. All right. So, functionally, that's happening as because we were getting away from them. So, are they entering from the front or the back?
They're entering from the rear.
Okay, so they're from the back of the cart, and then Archimedes and the Kells are in the back. And they're basically flying at us. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The one is flying. The other one is
But-
on the ground.
But I cannot move closer to them.
Correct.
Because
And you have
and I have disadvantage on attacks while in
and
line of
ability
sight,
checks.
which would be all of them. I would have disadvantage on doing anything,
Yes.
because they're all kind of grouped together.
Right now it's just the two, and you can see him. So as long as you can see this Abishai, you have
Yeah.
disadvantage on your attacks and ability checks.
Okay, that's all right. So I'm going to How far are they away from me physically?
Let's
10
say let's say about 15 feet, because Archimedis has that fog cloud in between him and the cart.
Okay.
He put a little smoke cloud right there, so he could
Okay.
disappear into it if he needed to.
All right. All right. Let's see how this is gonna go. I am going to grab my. This is gonna be kind of funny, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna grab one of the first rock. First rock will be the smooth rock. All right. I grab the smooth rock that has been enchanted by sauce, and I think in my panic, I'm gonna reach over, grab a rock, and I'm going to throw the rock as hard as I can, but I'm trying to throw it like a my region is what? What was the name again? The kingdom?
Oh, Castamar.
Castamar. This is Castamar ball game style. Castamar ball game curveball. As I grab the smooth boy and I eat him, it will be at disadvantage. So let me get my 2 dice, but I'm rolling. It's a simple weapon, improvised weapon. I'm proficient with it. However, I want to do this. These would be +5s. Down. Yeah. That is going to be a total. That's a 12 hit.
12 hitting Grimscale or the Bruiser.
I think I was aiming for the scary.
Okay.
But if I clip the guy next to him, I wouldn't say no.
Wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
So, aiming for the Abishai, no, it does not hit, and
Okay.
it does not hit the Bruiser.
Okay. All right. From there, I will grab. So I have fisticuffs. As an act, when you use the action to take an unarmed strike or a pugilist weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike or grapple as a bonus action. Additionally, because of my subclass, on each of your turns, your unarmed strikes and melee effects with made of pugilist weapons. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the pointy boy. I'm going to grab the sharp one, and I'm going to do my bonus action unarmed strike. Mechanically, it's my unarmed strike, but I'm flavoring it as throwing this rock, though I have another perk that would let me do an unarmed strike at range. But right now, I'm just grabbing this. Like, I threw the first one, that didn't work. Grab the second one, and I'm just gonna like overhead throw it. Oh, I rolled in that one under disadvantage.
You gotta overthrow it and just drop it behind you.
Yep. Bonk yourself on the head a little.
Have the rock. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah. You just dropped it.
No worries, no worries. Well, that's what I got with disadvantage, so there you have it.
Right? Way for one of the melee guys to just be knocked out. Like, not even useful right now.
Yeah, thanks.
God, I love it.
Alright, I passed. That's all I got.
Alright. Sauce, your go.
Hello. How many of them are concentrated in... Oh, that's a 10-foot radius sphere. Just kidding. That means it's a 20-foot circle. So I could hit how many of them?
Both of them.
Oh, only 2?
The others are still on the opposite side of the fog cloud. They haven't run into it yet. Their first turn is, using their movement to come all the way in, and then die.
Or I could try to thunder wave them back into the moonbeam.
Or my bomb.
Especially,
I'm gonna do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a con save from of 14. So not the highest.
What's the, what shape is it? Wave?
15-foot cube, originating from me, so I will place myself where needed.
Perfect. No problem. You're going to be standing right next to Archimedes.
Hello.
Right between Archimedes and Conrad, so you can get both of these guys. They're both going to roll. They both need a con save.
I imagine she's like, excuse me, sorry, I just gotta get
Conrad
to
and
this
Archimedes?
Sorry.
They don't need one, just the two opponents. So the Bruiser holds his ground with a 20, with a dirty 20. But
I'll still take half
Abishai-
damage.
Is the frightened perma? Does it have a duration?
Oh,
or...
real quick, you do need to roll a save on it for the frightful presence. It's only DC 12.
Okay.
Wisdom.
That is 16. 16
Perfect.
plus.
It's ended on you,
Okay.
which is fine because Sauce does manage to push this Abishai back in to the fog.
And he's also
the
gonna take
moonbeam.
20 damage.
Give him
Nice.
another 20 damage. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And then for the moonbeam, it will be
more damage.
16.
16 more.
16 moon damage. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna try to. I'm assuming there's some pebbles on the ground.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna take 3 and touch them and be like, well, I don't think I can get it. Well, can I get over to Vulcan in time? Give it to
You
him?
still have some movement left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. And that's the end of my turn.
And
And
half
Juice
the
looks really
damage
cute.
The Bruiser took 10 because he took half of that. Yeah.
Mhm. Correct.
Perfect. Done deal. He stood his ground, but he was not. It hurt him. definitely hurt the bastard. All right. After that, it is other enemy's turn. All right. So Shade starts running up, sees Grimscale get pushed back into the moonbeam. Is gonna juke. Let's see a survival check from him. See how good he does.
Fail.
Jukes to his right, which puts him on your left, which puts your Thunder Mine. Thunder Mine, go!
So, that's going to be a spell save with this 16.
Does a 19.
Yes. So he's going to take half damage.
Okay.
He takes 3d8 damage. That's a 6. That's an 8. And that's a 5.
So 19. So half of that is gonna be 9, because round down.
Yep.
Got it. Gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So Shade just ran up, got blasted by this bomb, runs just a little further, and Telissa, you see Shade walk out, hood still down, black tiefling with the blue lines. Armor of Agathis. Oof. He cast Armor of Agathis on himself real quick. Alright. And as he does that, his veins, the blue lines you see, spread in a little bit of a lighter blue color across significant chunks of his body, granting him additional hit points.
Okay.
Okay. So Telissa, you saw all this, and it is now your turn. You
And
are no longer afraid because Grimscale got pushed back into the fog cloud and you can't see him.
Okay.
Just means you can do what you want, and you do not have disadvantage, and you can move closer if necessary. Right now, Shade is probably about 10 feet in front of you.
10 feet in front of me. Okay. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave on this dude to push him into like the moonbeam.
Okay. So you would have to get a different angle on him a little bit.
Yeah.
Because his backwards pushes him back into the
Like the wall.
no, the
Cloud.
back into the cloud and back into the Thunderburst mine, which I think was a one-time off and done.
Yes.
So it pushes him back into a relatively safe square.
Okay.
But you still would do a bunch of damage with the Thunder Wave, so I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just letting you know it would not push him into the Thunder Wave unless you kind of got onto an angle.
So yeah, I will do that. I will position myself so that way when I push him back with the Thunder Wave, he not only gets the Thunder Wave, but he will also go through the moonbeam
Okay.
as well.
Go right ahead and roll. Well, tell me what your DC is. I'm so sorry. Roll the damage and tell me what the DC is.
14. I rolled a 7 and a 5.
Okay. All right. So he rolled a 15 total, so he beats your 14.
Okay.
But he still takes half damage, so half of 12 is 6, so he'll still take 6. That's not a nothing. Sauce, go ahead and roll this beautiful moonbeam footage for me.
Yeah.
18.
18.
My dice are so nice to me today. Oh no,
Yeah,
that means
doing
they're
well.
gonna be really mean to me next
You
time.
just had to say it.
Sorry.
Because your dice are your bestest friends.
I have other rocks if they start missing.
I cast magic stone.
Oh, sorry. Yes, so 18. Boon
More
damage.
stone friends.
More stone front.
Okay. After Telissa is Kels.
So how far is anyone away from her?
She could run into the cloud and get to the moonbeam and easily start whacking on this Abishai again. Whack on Grimscale, which honestly, I think that makes a whole lot of sense because he wanted her dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Kels would actually just run up and just swing on Grimscale.
Oh shit!
Oh,
There was something I wanted to do as my bonus action.
okay.
I'm going to do a Draconic Cry
Okay.
since I'm a kobold.
Okay. So you can scream at him as you're doing the Thunder Wave,
Yeah.
and then he's pushed away from you outside of your 10-foot range. So,
Yeah. But then me and my allies have advantage on attack rolls.
yes. So you guys have advantage on shade.
On any enemies who could hear us. Can they hear us through the fog? Yeah, it's
Yes.
here, not visible.
Yep.
So then we have advantage.
Quick point of clarification. This was the shade was the obsidian teeth blink, right?
Correct.
And then, but they also transformed into dragon.
No, Grimscale is the Abishai.
Got
But
it.
it's-
Okay.
And I just realized, as soon as Shade gets in, he still looks like that, except he does transform as well, but you can't tell as readily what he's transforming
and
into. It's not as massive.
Grimscale was red draconic.
Yes, he was originally a Sapphire Dragonborn, and now he is a red Abishai.
Because he transformed.
Okay.
Kels was running forward to do her attack.
Her one attack, but she is going to, instead of running straight into it, because the thing was only 10 feet, she should be able to stand outside the thing and use her glaive to be able to poke at him.
Yep.
So she's going to bonus action rage and attempt to attack with the glaive.
Okay.
So that is Blah. That is an 18 plus 7, 25.
Hits.
So
Hits.
that is going to be because the 1d10,
Mm-hmm.
which that is an 8
Nice.
plus the rage damage, which the rage
Okay.
damage is 2, so that's a 10,
Okay. And then strength.
and that is a 4.
14 total.
So that is 14 plus. Oh nope, that's graze. So
Grace
yep,
only applies if you actually
Yep.
miss. It means you still do something.
yep.
All right. Fantastic. Solid damage on Grim Scale so far. Love it. Okay. After that, Bruiser 3. Bruiser 3 runs up, sees the two things actually occupying the moonbeam. Jukes to the right where it's free and runs at Conrad. Makes 2 attacks on him. One of those is not going to hit. The other one is going to be a dirty 20.
Mhm.
Dirty 20 hits, so that's 2d6 more damage plus 3. That's going to be 12 more damage to Conrad.
Okay.
Alright, and now the thugs are going to split the difference and go one on either side. One is going to come up and hit on Conrad. He's going to get... oh, he gets 2. Great. It's an 11 plus 4. That's a 15 for the first one.
Nope.
And a 15 on the second. So he just comes up with this short sword and just misses with both of his attacks. The other one is going to come up and attack Telissa with 2 attacks. One of them easily misses. It was a 7 or a 6. I'm sorry. The other one was a 23.
Okay.
That's rude.
Yeah.
It is absolutely rude.
Yeah.
And it's going to go ahead and do just 6 damage to you.
Okay.
Another bruiser comes up, runs up onto Telissa's side, and makes 2 attacks. The highest of which is a 14. Does a 14 hit Telissa?
Yes.
Okay. I know that a 2 on the dice was not going. Another 2 on the die was not going to.
No.
This one is going to do 12 damage to you as well. This other guy comes up with a maul and just boom hits you right in the kneecap. 2 more thugs come out and actually go for Kels. So they avoid Conrad altogether and just go up alongside to attack Kels. These are just thugs with their little baby short swords. Oh snap! I did not realize it, but they have pack tactics.
No, they don't.
Don't you wish that's how that worked?
It could be. It could be.
First attack, second attack, highest of them. Oh my god. These 2 are the trained thugs.
They're the assassin ones.
They didn't roll less than a 15 on the die.
Hmm.
One dropped a 15 to take a 17, which brings it up to a 22. 22 to hit on Kels.
22.
Yes.
Pretty sure that hits.
Okay. The other one is a nat 20, which definitely hits. So that is 16 total from this first guy coming up and just stabbing her twice in the side. Well, that's another nat 20.
No.
Yes.
One day, it'll work. You mark my words.
It's another nat 20 and a 17. I shit you not.
It's not supposed to. I strictly said no.
I told you no. That is 20 for 10 more for Kels.
Okay.
These are, like I said, these were the trained guys. Like, apparently they're the competent ones. So these two halflings just come up and split the difference, one on either side, and just stab right in her sides and pull down a little bit, dealing a ton of damage to her. Comparatively to other people, that's a ton of damage.
Yep, 18 damage.
Is going to go ahead and run back up and cast Bless on Conrad, Telissa, and Sauce.
Thanks, Captain.
Okay, so there goes that. And so you guys now have a D4 on your attack rolls or saving throws.
A
For up to a
D4.
minute. Yeah. And Vulcan, Jaden climbs up and joins you in the cart, ready to go. All right. After Jaden, back up to Archimedes.
Who is in melee range? How many?
Of you?
Yeah, of Archimedes.
Oh, of Archimedes. No one's in melee of Archimedes. No one has run up to stab Archimedes.
Good. So he gonna do the pew-pews.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And he has hand crossbows in both hands. And they both
Okay.
have light.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they both have Vex, is what hand
Sure
crossbows.
do.
So first one's going to roll to hit,
Mm-hmm.
which that is 3 plus that. Sure. That is a nat 20.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Let's go.
So, plus because of his multidisciplinary knowledge, because Infusion Smith Arcane Weapon, it's a D8. So he does a D8 plus. Oh, this is also a ricochet shot, which. Dumb question. I didn't even point at who I'm even hitting.
Just would he focus on one of the 4 people around Kels, one of the 2 people on Telissa, or 3 people on Conrad? That's a big choice right there.
Yeah, it is. He knows Kels can probably hand. How many people are around Kels?
4, including the red Abishai and Shade.
He's going to shoot at the one nearest Conrad, because in his mind, get the fewest people off of Conrad, then both of them join Kels. And they
Okay.
do their trifecta bullshit.
Works for me.
So that is a D8. Okay, so that's 18.
Okay.
Is there anybody within 10 feet of the guy I just shot?
Oh yeah, you could bounce it off of him and hit the Abishai, Shade, or the other thug.
Hit the Abishai, just for shits and
Alright.
giggles.
Roll for it.
Blah.
Was that a crit? Another crit? Oh my god. Alright, bet.
Artifice the
Let's
dice for the inventor, dude.
do it, bro. Hit this shit.
That is a 5, so that's the 8 plus the 3 plus the 5.
8 plus 8 is 16. And he's using magic ammunition, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
Hang on, where's it at? And then his third shot, because of the ricochet bullet, now is going to be his offhand, which, this one, same guy as before. That is going to be, what is this? 19.
Okay. Hits the same thug. And you
Yes.
were trying to bounce it. You're shooting at the people over on Conrad, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
So that one's going to do the D8. Where's it? There it is.
Okay.
Which that is a 7 plus. Actually, it's instead of Dex, it's my intelligence because of the one thing that Gadget Smith
Okay.
gets, which is, I believe, the one thingy.
Yep. So the first one is gonna die, and it's not a ricochet so much as bolt through the neck, comes out the other side, and then lands into the guy right behind him. So go ahead and roll a second attack check on the same guy for the ricochet. What was the total damage on that first shot? The first landed hit.
The original or this one that I just shot?
The one you just shot.
11. Am I rolling to hit or just more damage?
You need to roll to hit on the ricochets.
That is a 19 on the die plus 7.
That hits.
That is 6 plus 4, 10.
10. So 14 more to the second guy. Alright, cool. That one dropped. Just straight through the neck, went into the other guy, and that was your ricochet damage on top of... I added the cleave part to it because you were piercing the neck and doing more damage to him anyway.
Okay.
But, so he's pretty fucked up. The Abishai that you bounced off the first time and hit, real fucked up. Real fucked up.
The Dark Commodus is actually straight Gadget Smith, so he actually has extra attack.
Oh, fabulous.
That was literally just straight off of the actual, like, light bullshit, and yeah.
Yeah, so he has 3 shots.
So...
He's got the bonus action extra attack. The bonus
last one
attack.
is 16 plus 7.
16 and 7 hits.
How many are still left around Conrad? Just one?
One more thug and a bruiser.
Hit the thug.
Hit the thug? Alright.
That is a 6 plus 4, 10.
Another arrow lodged in the neck, and the thugs around Conrad are gone.
I told you I broke him.
Couple extra shots. Groovy. Alright. Next up is Grimscale. Grimscale's turn. So Grimscale's turned into this red Abishai. He's sitting in the moonbeam still. Sauce, roll that beautiful moonbeam damage for me.
12.
12. Love it. What would it look like when someone dies in your moonbeam?
I imagine, like,
Their light, their eyes, and their mouth, like, as they're screaming, you know, because they're dying.
like, just, like, fill with bright, radiant light as they just burn up to a crisp. And Sal's kind of just does little happy toes. Just like,
So
did it.
just-
Tap, 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 tap.
you see this as light comes out of all his facial orifices, and he just as if you can see that he was going to do something, but you can't, and you will never know what, because
Well, we could have been friends, so it's not on me, bro.
he just falls and collapses right next to Kels.
The Abishai dead?
The Abishai is dead.
So fuck yourself, bro.
Who needs healing the most?
oh wait, this is not my turn. I just did the
Not
damage.
Sauce's
Just
turn.
kidding.
You just-
I
yes.
fooled you. Fooled everyone. You all fell for it.
Bruiser number 2's turn. This is the guy who came up and he took 10 damage. I'm trying to remember where that was from.
Probably me. I did 10 damage for something.
Oh, it was the Thunder Wave. Okay. So, he, little dazed, comes up and actually comes at Sauce. You fucking go!
Not even correct.
So he is going to go ahead, roll his 2 attacks on you as he whips out his maul. One of those babies is a fucking nat 20.
That's rude.
Yeah, that is rude.
Uh-huh.
Damn, she doesn't have any reactions yet.
Okay. So this maul, he is going to go ahead. He's got 12, 15 bare minimum. On the crit, that crit is going to look like an additional 7. 22 from the crit. And then the other hit was a 16 on...
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh, that's going to be a grand total of 11 more damage, so 33
Well, she's
to
down.
Sauce. Sauce collapsed. Now he points his maul at Vulcan and says, "Ha! Come here, boy!" And he's a big, full orc, and just starts charging at you. Right past Archimedes, who has the ability to make an attack of opportunity check if he so chooses.
Fuck yeah. Because I don't gotta reload these bitches. Repeating crossbow. Hand crossbow. Thank you, Gadgeteer. Get fucked, bro.
He's just gonna run right past you without any question.
So that is a 18 total.
18 total? That hits.
Yeah, buddy.
You have advantage because of the Draconic Cry.
Well, with the advantage, I got another nat 20.
Oh, shit. Well, fuck.
Yep.
Alright. Good. Come on. Do your 22 damage. Kill this motherfucker before
that
he
is
gets anywhere close.
8 plus the 4 plus the 6. 18.
18. Oh, okay.
And it's a ricochet bullet if there's someone within 10 feet.
Because he's passing within 10 feet of Telissa, not far enough that close enough Telissa can hit, but close enough that the ricochet can hit one of the thugs attacking Telissa.
That works. So did it kill the one running by?
No.
Damn it.
It bounces
I was
off
hoping.
of him.
Look, I was hoping, okay?
I know.
That's a 19 on the die.
Okay.
So,
Hit still.
yep. Blah. That is going to be a total of 3 plus 7 damage.
7.
Math is hard.
That's still better than some. Fantastic. Alright, Vulcan. This guy with the maul is still coming at you, but he's about 10 feet away.
Also, we just had Sauce go down.
Hey. Okay, got
Taking
it.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
nap.
No, I saw your nap. The guy's coming towards us, but I'm looking for the one that knocked Sauce out, and I'm grabbing one of the whipping sticks.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing one of the whipping sticks, and I'm basically moving to like cut him off, and I'm gonna hit him with the switch in like the ankles.
Okay.
But I'll make a improvised attack, which for me is a pugilist weapon.
Good.
And then on my, let's see what happens with the bonus here. So let's go. Do I have advantage for dragons or no?
Yes, you have the Draconic Cry advantage, so...
I do?
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I get the whipping stick. Not awesome. Rolling garbage today. That is a 9 to hit, which I'm sure doesn't hit.
It does not hit him? Nope.
But I will make one unarmed strike or grapple as a bonus action. So I'll swing again. This time will be just a clean left jab.
Beat his ass. Come on.
I would love to. I've been with him this whole game. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it. All right, I'm going to hit him. This is going to be, so this will just be a stiff jab here. It'll be a d6, 3 plus 6 points of bludgeoning damage as I hit him with the stick and move. Literal stick and move. That's actually super funny. But yeah, I hit him for. I go to swing, and perhaps like I miss or he parries it, and then I'll just do like a flying Superman punch with my left hand, just like big extend. And when I clip him, because I have the Crusher feat, when I Superman punch him, he's pushed back 5 feet.
Okay. So his now dead corpse flies back 5 feet because he had 2 hit points left.
Oh, okay. I remove his jaw from the bottom of his skull. Okay, I say, "Oh man, I didn't know you had a glass jaw like that, buddy. My bad."
Stop.
That is gorgeous. I love it.
And then I'll that was probably effectively like half movement or something. My action, bonus action. I'll look over, and I'll call out somebody check on Sauce, and I'll ready my whip and stick.
All right. Next up, Sauce. Let's see that nat 20 save, death save.
That's up.
That's the thing I love about combat. Once one person starts going down, it's just a whole tidal wave of down, 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 down.
19.
Nice.
Ah, that's like no, but that's even more, Matt. Like that's
Almost.
bullshit.
Almost.
But I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. All right, gotta love it. You got the one positive. We are good. It's Shade's turn. As you went down, the moonbeam disappeared because it's concentration, right? Okay. Doesn't take
True.
anything more. Shade walks forward, steps out into the light, and what you see is his hair is now white and reaches down towards his back. His once blue veins are now red, teeth sharp. Conrad. Or should I say Daddy's looking for you.
You and Daddy are both ugly motherfuckers.
You know the price he's put on your head? Because I do. As he goes invisible and run and remaneuvers.
Don't put him within 10 feet of either Archie or what's-her-face.
He's currently within 10 feet of Kels. Kels can do an attack opportunity with disadvantage.
Because you gotta love the blind weapon
Knowing
fighting.
invisible enemies try to run away.
Yeah, because she has the blind weapon fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And the glaive for reach.
Yep.
So that's going to be a 12 plus 7, 19, and that is a 14 plus 7, 21.
19 still hits.
Okay. So then that is the D10. That is a 10. Plus the 4 for strength, which is 14, and then 2 for rage damage, that's 16.
Okay. She is not using a magical weapon, correct?
No, it's just regular glaive.
So she gets him, she sinks it in something, but he gets farther away from where she is.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is going to be Telissa.
Okay. How far away is Sauce?
10 feet.
But 10. So I'm gonna move to Sauce.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, and because that's a level 1 spell, I'm also going to cast Gust as my bonus action.
Okay.
Nice.
There are 2 thugs that you can just aim it at and push them away.
Yeah, because I just want to clear the area and like get them further away. Not like I'm trying to. Moonbeam's gone. I don't want to push them. I just want them away.
Mm-hmm.
1d8 plus my spellcasting ability.
How much does Sauce heal by? Because Sauce needs to get back in the game.
Yeah, Sauce needs to get back in the game.
It's so hard being quiet.
Oh. This is torture.
Oh no.
Okay, why I always forget this shit. My spellcasting ability, charisma. So 1d8 plus charisma. Oh my god!
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2. I'm sorry. Plus charisma is a 4, so that's a 6.
I'll take it.
Hey, 6 HP is enough to do a something.
Yeah, so 6 HP, and then my gust. I have to look that up. 1 second. Well, you said Jaden cast Bless, right? So,
Yes.
does that? Can I use Bless to add to the the cure wounds for?
No.
Okay.
That's attack rolls and saving throws for you.
Okay. Damn it! I tried. Yeah.
D4.
Got it.
And Gust doesn't do damage; it just blasts them back. Okay. That's it. That's all I have.
What's the DC on that for you?
DC for
Yeah.
Gust is going to be a 14.
They both fail. So I totally forgot there were the two people that were on you, the bruiser and the thug still. So you push them back with your gust, rush over to Sauce, because otherwise they'd be able to hit you with attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And we don't need you taking any damage.
No. Not when I
You
have
go over.
6.
You give Sauce those 6 hit points.
Yeah.
And Sauce, you're alive. Woohoo!
Yay! Thank you.
No problem.
I don't suggest that. Don't do that. No, but 0 out of 10.
Yeah, no,
Not
that did not look fun.
No.
Welcome back.
Thanks. What a miss.
I think a
I
lot of
wasn't
people
even
are.
a good nap. Ugh.
I think a lot of them are starting to go down now, so it might be getting easier.
Okay. Kels.
So at the start of each turn, because of the world tree, it's called Vitality, life-giving force. So it's going to be 2d6s, which that's a 5, and that's a 6, so that's 11. I'm going to give Sauce 11 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
There you go. Sauce is healthy now.
Basically, it's during each turn while the rage is ongoing, which should have been done this entire time, but focused on killing bitches. Who's around, Kels?
The two thugs that came in and crit,
Okay.
they're still standing.
Which one looks more damaged?
I think they're both the same spot. Being
Okay.
honest with you.
So that is a 19 on the die, which, because I'm a champion fighter, is improved critical.
Crit.
So that's a crit, so that's 1d10 plus the 4, that's 14, plus another 9, 23.
23. Skewer him, I guess.
Get fucked.
Filet.
Filet
Get
mignon.
fucked. Run him through, splat him on the ground, and then because of Remarkable Athlete, after you score a critical hit, you can move up to half your speed without provoking attack opportunities, and I'm going to move to the closest peeps.
There's still the one enemy that was technically on her. The nearest allies are Sauce and Telissa, who are about 10 feet away from that guy.
Okay.
Or Conrad, who is about 10 feet in the other direction, who still has 2 enemies on him, a bruiser and a thug.
She's going to move to him.
Okay. One of her actual allies?
Yes.
Even though Sauce and I are probably the squishiest.
She gave Sauce temp HP, it's fine.
So she's going to move to 15 feet towards Conrad.
Perfect. The bruiser on Conrad. Boom! Another set of attacks on Conrad. These are going to be, again, 2 more mauls. Neither's going to hit. The highest she rolled on the dice was a 5. Plus 5 does not get you anything high enough to fucking mean shit. So he just sees Kels, and then drops them all back down, and totally misses you. Didn't even aim. Watching big scary tiefling mama, sparking with fire and lightning, just rushing right at him with a glaive that has one of his allies speared on it.
Ball raging. She mad.
Oh yeah, That's why I said the fire and the flame and the lightning, right? That's the rage factor going on. All right.
Muscle Mommy is mad.
Muscle Mommy pissed. The bruiser that was on Telissa got pushed back, sees Telissa run over to help Sauce, and sees Jaden and Vulcan, and actually rushes up to Jaden and Vulcan, and Jaden, he tries to hit her kneecaps with this maul.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Wait, do you have kneecaps?
Can't break
No.
them, but you can hit them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, you can't break a plasmoid kneecaps.
However, a nat 20 would say otherwise.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to splatter it.
These guys are rolling very, very well.
Did you roll
Yeah.
another nat 20?
It's annoying.
I rolled the fourth nat 20.
Yeah, it's one of those days. All right, we'll go
It's
on then.
one of those days.
Blow Jaden's kneecaps out then, I guess.
Oh no, my jelly.
Yeah.
My jelly. I'm dead.
25 damage to Jaden.
Ooh,
God damn.
still standing.
That was on the first swing.
Hang on to your butts. Hang on to your butts.
The other one is going to be just a 15. Does a 15 hit
No,
you?
that misses.
Beautiful.
My armor tanks it.
Boom! And then swings back around, just hits you right in the side, but it's a nice clean breastplate hit. Doesn't do any damage to you, it just bing! Alright, next up is gonna be the two thugs that were remaining, the one that was with Telissa, and then the one who has the friend, who had the friend who just got skewered. He's gonna see if he still wants to be here.
Yeah.
Okay, he rolled high enough. He rolled a 17 on the die. He's still ballsy motherfucker. Let's go. Alright. He is gonna go ahead, run up to Sauce and Telissa, and smack Telissa with his sword.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fucking Christ!
You killed me! You killed me, didn't you?
Hold on. Wait, are we about to get TPK'd in here? Wait, hang on.
I think
Hold on.
we need to buy Eric some new dice.
Loose me.
Just
Loose
as a party.
me. Wait, hold on. Are we starting to get TPK'd in here? What's happening?
No.
My fifth nat 20, y'all!
Rick.
I mean, I'm rolling nat 20s too.
You are!
Yeah, and that's the only reason why we're getting somewhere, I feel like. Because Eric keeps rolling all these nat 20s. Man.
This is the fifth one I have rolled, and I'm using four sets of dice. Like, I'm not even using the same dice.
We'll go
Put
on.
all those in jail. They're not allowed.
Count them up. Count them
But
up.
they're
Let's
doing
hear it.
well. For me.
I've been doing the nat 20s across separate people.
That's true. Okay. Colleen.
Yeah. How much damage?
Telissa just took absolute max damage that he could possibly do. That's
Which-
6 plus 6 is 12 plus 2 more.
I'm down.
Okay. Telissa ran up, healed Sauce. Sauce got electrocuted by this divine energy from Muscle Mommy. He comes up and stabs Telissa just right up through a rib cage.
Okay.
Yep, I'm down.
Okay.
Telissa goes down.
You're not dead though. Not outright, right?
No.
No, but do I still have the bless? It only lasts a minute, so is it no longer in effect?
No, it's still in there because it's
No, it's
a
still there.
minute. It's 10 rounds.
A minute is 10 rounds. Okay,
Yep.
Yeah.
So every round of combat is 6 seconds.
got it.
Isn't it concentration?
Yes. Yeah, I just rolled for that.
Yeah.
Half of 25 is 13. I rolled a 14.
Oh, good. He maintained
Just
concentration
barely.
on all those blesses. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes, concentration is blessed. But I have squad plot. So when you see me dancing, it's because so I have some tunes that are coming on through my headset, and "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees just came on my
Done.
Staying alive, staying alive.
This is what
Ooh,
"Staying
ooh,
Alive"
ooh,
by the
ooh.
Bee Gees is playing in Volcan's head with his whipping stick.
All right. Fucking love it. Y'all are killing me. Okay.
No, you're killing us. Hello.
Yeah.
Speaking of all this, Jaden.
Yeah.
Jaden's turn.
Yeah, my turn. I've got one guy on me, but then there's one person over on Sauce and Telissa.
One and then two over on Conrad.
Conrad's on his own.
Conrad had a turn.
Hey, he has muscle mommy.
On her way.
Let's see.
And Telissa is down.
Mhm.
It's down.
Wasn't she already there?
She's technically. This is the same 6-second round, so technically on her way.
Yeah.
So you're seeing Muscle Mommy run with Telissa getting stabbed.
Don't forget the dead guy on the glaive coming with.
I'm coming with you.
I'll attempt to. I'll pull out a rapier and then use it as a blunt weapon. Like, you know how it's supposed to be. It's piercing. It's she more uses her strength for it.
Why does she have a rapier?
That's probably not going to hit. That is a math. 13.
13 does not hit the bruiser.
Let's see. Should I risk it? I'll use a bonus action to give myself a single hit point.
Never hurts when I'm rolling like this.
Who knows?
Never hurts when I'm rolling like
maybe-
this. Okay. Conrad. You felt as soon as you saw this Abishai, you weren't scared of him. You've seen him before. But when you saw this other guy get blasted into the moonbeam, you recognized your father's presence because that type of creature works as bounty hunters and assassins within who go out of the kingdom to bring back the heads of those who have been banished.
Nobody ever.
And at that, you don't get like fully like terrified or petrified or nothing.
Tingle
But-
goes down my spine.
Yeah, you get that tingle down your spine, and when he taunts you, you can't help but know that he will do his job. If you didn't have friends, you'd be dead. Which delayed you.
Okay.
You now get 2 turns because I accidentally skipped your last one.
Okay.
As you regain your senses and adrenaline refuels you real quick. Go ahead and take your 2 turns.
Okay. First one is going to be, which one out of the two, the thug and the bruiser in front of me, are most damaged?
Bruiser's undamaged, so the thug
Okay.
is damaged.
All right, we're gonna go with the thug. I'm going to swing my scimitar at him.
Okay.
Which is a 16 on the die, so dirty 20.
Hits.
So that is a d6. That is a 7. Scimitar has Nick, which does.
Lets you do another. If you're using 2 weapons, you can.
Yep.
Do this bad boy again.
So that would be using the hand crossbow.
Okay.
Which, since I hit with the warding scimitar, I get 1d4 because it has my warding rune on it. A d4 temporary hit points, which is 4.
Good deal. Never hurts.
Nope, and it's literally every time. So if I take damage, I'm getting temp HP every round that I actually hit. Hand crossbow. That is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
So this one has my lightning rune on it. So it's a 1d6 plus a 1d4 lightning.
Okay.
So that's 5 on the d6. plus the dex is 2, so that's 8 or 7. Sorry,
7 more. Plus
7
your
total.
lightning.
Plus the lightning is 2 damage. But since it has the ammunition, since this is the first time firing it, I'm gonna need this guy to make me a dex save.
Okay. So he took a grand total of 16. You said a dex?
Mm-hmm.
He is the most dexy boy ever. He has a flat 0. He only rolled a 10.
So now he's taking 3d8 damage because of launch object that I used on the ammunition.
Fuck yes. Destroy him.
So that is 16 more damage.
You just obliterate this guy with a sword and come right up and just pop him right in the sternum with that one bolt. You just obliterate him.
So he did use bonus action to reload the
Because you gotta reload.
and then for second go around, aiming for the next dude.
Okay. The other one right next to him?
Yep.
Go for it.
That's another dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
So d6. So that is 3 plus 2, 5. For the
5
scimitar,
damage.
which I still have temporary HP. Temporary HP don't change.
Nope.
So then because of the nick,
You get to shoot him.
yep. Handbow. That is a 17 on the die plus 6. So that's 23.
Perfect.
So that is a d6 plus the 2. That's 8 plus a d4 of lightning, which is a 4. So 12.
So 5 and 12 is 17. You killed this other guy too. Just done.
And then bonus action, reload.
Bonus action reload. You got it. So and that was your full turn. Your
Yep.
full 2 turns. Yes.
Correct.
Fantastic. After you do all of that, Muscle Mommy Kels shows up with a dead guy on her glaive. Are you okay?
I'm good to go. Let's finish these fuckers.
All right, let's go. And she repositions and turns around because there's still the one that just killed Telissa
Mm-hmm.
and the one that attacked Jaden's knees.
Okay.
Those are the only 2 you can see. Because remember, that other guy's invisible somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Now on her way over, or currently, does blind fighting or anything go off with him being within 10 feet?
no.
Okay.
All right. So, it is now back to Archimedes.
So Archie, how far away is Telissa from Archie?
This guy, right, is like 10 feet, maybe.
No, how like Telissa's down, correct?
Telissa? Yeah,
Yeah.
Telissa's 5 feet.
How she's 5 feet from
Yeah.
Archie? So he is going to use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Which, that's what? 1d...
D8 plus spellcasting.
So that's d8 plus 4. Well, that's a max roll. That's 12 HP.
Nice! Way to go, Archie! Healing Telissa back up to half health.
Yeah. Hey.
That's all I got.
All right. Next up is Vulcan. Vulcan, you've got that one the closest enemy is the one who just attacked Jaden's kneecaps.
How far are they from me?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay, yeah, I move up on them, and I say, this one's for sauce, and I got the last magic stone. Do I still have advantage, dragon's advantage, or whatever it was?
I'll give you advantage because Jaden's right there too. So
All right,
you can spin around to the back and.
all right. No, I'll run up on them and grab. I believe this is the round rock. The round rock remains. Attack on. That's pretty good. That's a 19 and an 18 with the advantage. So 20 something plus. I blast the crap out of this guy. I run up on him and just club him with a rock on the back of the noggin. I get my fisticuffs die is a d6. I also get
Plus
a
the d6 from the magic stone.
from the magic stone, and then
It's 1d6 plus 4.
+4, and then +3 from me. So it's gonna be 2d6 +7 on the hit.
Jeez.
Okay, and then because I can do this, with my Tavern Brawler feat, I rolled a 6 and a 1. I can re-roll,
1 damage die.
yeah, I can re-roll a damage die. When you hit with
Okay,
a
re-roll that
hit.
one.
Yeah. That's a 4, so it's gonna be 10, +7.
17.
I hit him for 17 points of noggin damage.
God damn! He drops one hand on the mall. Fuck!
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel so good. And I want to apply the, sap from, like, Knuckles.
Okay.
So his next strike would have disadvantage, I think.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grapple as a bonus action.
Are you gonna grapple him so Jaden can just kill this guy?
I do kind of just want to grapple him for the joke. I do. I jump on him like a spider monkey, and okay, and I will. I'll make I guess this will be an athletics check.
Okay. Pose athletics, you got it.
But I want it to be known that once per turn, when I hit him with my Crusher feat, he moves 5 feet. So I want it to be like I jump. Like, you ever seen the Chucky movies and Chucky jumps on somebody and they like start flying around all over the room? Like, I want it to be like that. I'm on this guy.
All you've got to do is beat a 14 and you have him grappled.
Okay. Let's see. 17 plus 5, 22. I'm bringing him to the. We wrestling now, boy. I got him.
He's just flailing about, moving all over the place. Fucking love it.
Functionally, I've got him grappled. If we get to my turn, I'll restrain him or something. Someone get him, hit him, hit him, hit him.
Sauce, it's your turn.
How many of them are left?
The one next to you and the one over by Jaden that Vulcan just spider monkeyed. And Telissa just woke up, laying next to you. Because.
So would you say they're within 20 feet of one another?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to cast
They're
Wither and
exactly 20
Bloom.
feet.
So I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw. Because they're going to take half either way. And it's okay, because there's no plants in here. Just want to specify.
Of course.
You have a DC of what, 14?
14. It could be 15.
Okay.
It could be.
So
But it's not.
The one thug who stabbed Telissa fails.
Excellent.
The bruiser that Vulcan is grappling does not.
Okay. Well, he's still going to take half damage, and that's going to be 9 necrotic damage. And I can also choose someone to be able to take 9 healing damage. Who would like the healing damage?
You or Telissa?
Telissa just got back up.
Yeah.
Telissa just.
I'm going to give it to Telissa. You take 9 healing damage.
The moment Muscle Mommy comes
Hello,
around,
welcome back
she's
again.
getting 10 HP.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Got you.
And you said it's only 9. It's 9 total damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
So
for my
lucky.
bonus action, I'm going to stick my tongue out at the one who failed or who succeeded.
He's too busy over there dancing with Vulcan on his back.
Yeah. You just give him the old, and he's being choked out.
Although I could
Alright.
become a giant spider and terrorize him for his last moments of life. That could be
I'm
fun.
about to terrorize his skull if it gets back to my turn.
Terrorize the invisible one.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll become a giant spider.
Oh man.
After that, Telissa, your turn.
My turn. So who do I have near me?
This one thug
This one thug
and sauce
and sauce.
and Archimedes.
Sauce spider.
Oh, spider sauce.
Spider sauce.
Spider sauce. Spider
Yep.
sauce.
Does whatever a spider sauce does.
It's like the most colorful spider you've ever seen.
Wow, with glitter.
Yeah.
Have glitter web.
Oh my
This is gonna-
god, that's gonna be so much fun.
Dude,
Glitter web.
Glitter web.
My gosh. I need to look something up.
Just Eldritch Blast. You know you want to.
Do it.
I was just gonna do agonizing blast, but I need to look
Same
up.
thing.
Yeah, so agonizing blast because that's all I have left.
Yeah, blast him.
So yeah. Does a 17 hit?
Easily.
Okay, that's even without the modifier. That's just on the die. 1d10 plus charisma. Oh, that's a 1.
Still 5 damage.
Mm-hmm. 1 plus your 4 of charisma. That's going to give you 5.
Yeah, 5.
5 damage.
Yep.
Good deal. He takes it. Not a problem. Fucked up. Don't get me wrong. But next up after that is Kels.
Yeah, muscle mommy.
Muscle Mommy shows up.
So, start of my turn. Rage is still going on. That's a 3. That's a 6. That's 9 temporary HP to Telissa.
What? 9 temporary HP
9
again?
temp HP.
Yep.
Okay.
That doesn't heal. That just it's separate pool.
It has to go
You use
first
that
before
first.
your actual HP.
Okay.
All the other stuff was actual healing. This is just temporary. So, who's the closest bitch?
The thug.
YOLO. She gonna go over him, and smack him with the glaive with his buddy on it.
AC 13, I believe.
Well, that's a 13 on the die, so it's a dirty 20.
How does she kill him? I'm not even gonna make her fucking roll. Like, she's in rage as a barbarian.
Oh, she's just
How
gonna
does she
skewer
kill
him too. She's gonna have an
Nice.
entire shish kebab on her
So-
glaive.
At Telissa, as you blast him,
Uh-huh.
you just see Kels charge from the side and side skewer him up from under one ribcage through the clavicle of the
Yeah.
other side. Just ka-shunk.
Ooh.
Don't ever ask me to try and do a high pitched voice ever. Don't.
That's as good as you're getting. So
It
that
just
guy
ain't
is.
working.
I feel like Muscle Mommy wouldn't even have a high-pitched voice anyway. I feel like she'd
No,
be
no, this is from the dying guy. It was a
Yeah.
halfling.
Oh. Well then, never
I
mind.
could have had him do a squeak.
That's Juice's job.
Next up is that bruiser who is being wrestled by Jojo. Post athletics there, Vulcan.
Opposed athletics? Got it.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna try and get out.
I'm gonna try and add him to the third to be the third shish kebab.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20 plus 5. What's up?
Roll the 3.
Yeah, can I restrain him?
Restrained.
It's worse now. I got you fucked.
Mhm.
Go to
He
sleep.
made
Go to
it
sleep. Go to
worse.
sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
He's getting there
Go to sleep. Go to
He's
sleep. Go to
getting
sleep.
there.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
because he loses the rest of his turn. Jaden, this bruiser
yeah.
is right there being choked out by
Blast
Vulcan
him!
at your
Blast
feet.
him!
Yeah, since
I got
since he, since he's holding him, I'll just stab into
Shoot him in the kneecap. Turn around, fair play.
Is
Stab
he?
straight down.
Are we
He's restrained. Advantage.
restrained?
He's
Yeah.
restrained. You have advantage.
He's restrained. Advantage.
Okay.
Eat his ass.
That should do. 17.
17
Yes.
hits.
Let's see.
All you have to do is 9 damage.
D6, D8. That's very doable. Plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's double 6s. I'm gonna savage attacker to see if I can get higher than double 6s.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's it. 6 double 6s. So 12 and 4. Is that 18? 16.
Hell yeah.
16 damage. All right, tag team it, guys. Describe how you destroy this last enemy.
I think for the last one on the nat 20 restrain, I think while I've been like, probably the guy's probably bigger than me, I've been struggling to try and bring him down, and as I'm behind him, I'm gonna kick one of my feet into like the back of his knee to bring him down, and as he drops to the one knee, I've got him in the chokehold, and I said, "Now!"
Yeah, and I'll just shove up through, like almost gutting him. And, like,
Delicious.
tearing because I'm like brute strengthening it. Just pull up for the rapier.
All that lovely, lovely gooey black blood.
Mhm.
Red black.
And because I'm small, the blade just passes over my head.
Nice. And you know what? At that, the fight's over.
No, it's not. We still got an invisible bitch somewhere.
He left the combat. He's gone.
All you're gonna hear is me yell down the hallway, "Bitch!"
But that he'd fully just dipped and disappeared, left his people to die. It's exactly
Sits there and talks about taking my head, yet he runs like a bitch.
So you guys collect each other, make sure anyone who needs the healing gets healed. And when you guys go back to the cliff, there's actually a ramp that's there now. That wasn't there before. The other
okay.
two in blue are nowhere to be found.
Mm.
They were
They
the smart
bitched out.
ones. They were the smart ones.
So I'm gonna carve up this Abishai for all the parts I can get, but we can do that next time.
Yep, we'll do that in between sessions because as you guys are going, the rest of it is pretty smooth sailing as long as you guys stay on the path.
Spider sauce will help you wrap up whatever parts you need.
Dope.
Awesome.
And then go back to being Seder sauce.
Then we got pre-packaging.
So they're gonna there we go. And next time we pick up, we're gonna pick up with you guys outside on the top of the plateau, having made it all the way out of the tunnels.